Alrighty tighty, welcome back, and it is time to hatch a new dragon. So this is the gobbledygook, also known as the gobbler dragon, and I mean, this egg just looks fantastic. Look at those feathers off of the back of that egg. Beautiful. So obviously the gobbler dragon was released as part of the Thanksgiving celebrations, but this dragon was a pain in the butt to breed. Looks very, very scary in his baby form. So the gobbler dragon is named for the sound it made to greet this trainer on their first meeting. And because it gobbles up any snacks he's foolish enough to leave lying around. So this is an epic with wind, earth and water. Probably wouldn't recommend using him on a team unless you're really early game. But he's a cool dragon, and I really like the seasonal dragons. So you know, the stuff like the skeleton dragon for Halloween and things like that. I'm a fan of those. So this is little baby Sash, and I get his eye. Why is his eye so weird? I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that at all. I'm sorry, is this what baby gobbledygooks look like in real life? I've never seen one, to be honest. So I'm gonna get him out of his baby form as fast as physically possible, and make sure we never have to look at him again. He looks a little less creepy in his adult form, but he still looks like, I don't know, it looks like he should have something on his back. Is that just me? Maybe it's just me. He just looks really dead inside. Sort of very creepy indeed. But there we go. That is the gobbler dragon, and I'm gonna call him Gobbs. So there we go. Gobbs, the gobbler dragon, has been added to our collection as dragon like 425, basically. Because we have quite a few dragons on our Android account. So, thank you for joining us, Mr. Gobbledygook. So, just in case you are still trying to breed him, you got 2 days left. And he does have the shared breeding time with the rust dragon. So, best of luck if you are going for him. Not exactly the easiest dragon in the world to breed. And I was going to see if I could get a second one, but we got the breeding time above his, so we're basically not going to have another chance. So that is the only gobbler dragon we are going to be having. But it is also new black market time, and so this week we've got some interesting deals. A couple of them, or most of them, are extremely expensive, but the first two here are really, really good. So we have portal gems. And you get a portal gem in exchange for 10 scrolls. I will buy as many of these as we can, to be honest with you. I mean, what is our actual portal gem limit? We're at 128 now, so we can buy all of these. And 10 scrolls is basically nothing when you get to my stage. And then the second one is Dragon Fury Essence for 500,000 gold only. Oh boy, I love it. Dragon Fury Essence is probably like my second favorite item in the game, aside from gems, so I will be buying that. And then the other three deals, there's 5 million food for 199 gems, which is extortionate, and you'd be an idiot to buy it. We have 15 enchantment tickets for 99 gems, and 15 Dragon Piece tickets for 99 gems. So, if you want to sort of compare this to the regular costs, you'd have to go into this section here. So, for Epic Chests, it is 10 tickets essentially, so they are very expensive. And normally to buy these, say, a singular ticket is supposedly 25 gems. So, you could go ahead and buy this deal, and you would be technically saving a lot of money, because 10 tickets is 225, which we know is extremely overpriced, but you can get 15 for 99, so that's a lot cheaper. And Dragon Piece tickets, how do I even find Dragon Piece tickets? I don't even remember. Here we go. So then it is the same for these as well. So 10 tickets are normally 225 gems. They are reduced in the whalemart. So, if you are someone that buys these sorts of things, it is a lot cheaper to buy them right now, but 99 gems is still a lot of money, especially considering that the Dragon Piece tickets and the enchantment tickets aren't actually guaranteed to get you what you want, But the main thing about the Dragon Piece tickets is obviously we have the Hug Them All card collection out at the moment. So if you want to get the princess, that's probably going to be the cheapest method to do it. But don't say I didn't warn you. Heed my warning. It's still very RNG based. So if you do that, you are risking potentially not getting anything. And that's the problem with all this RNG stuff all the time. It's just... basically, it's like... you have to spend money to get absolutely nothing of value. Because out of those packs, you could get a dragon that you already have. So you would essentially just be getting a duplicate dragon in exchange for 99 gems. And I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty bad deal to me. It was just like the catch-up packs for the Divine event. It was like, oh, you can potentially buy dragons out of these catch-up packs and get pieces for them, except it's 100 tickets for one attempt. Haha! Get gooked! So, considering how expensive you've just seen those tickets are, you can work out how much 100 dragon tickets actually is. And hint hint, it is a buttload of money. So, you know, we know everything's expensive at DML. That's why the Black Friday Legendary Love Dragon sale was actually pretty insane. Because I was like, wait, they're seriously giving us a Legendary for less than like £20? Boy, all of our Christmases have come at once. Boy, boy, boy. I mean, I would like to see more legendaries be around that cost on rare occasions just all the time, because legendaries are severely overpriced. Especially considering that divines are just better than legendaries, and we've been able to get divines like Loki, for example, for free in the Castle event, Part 1. Obviously, Odin was a little bit tougher to get a hold of because she had to do both castle events and the requirements were extremely strict. However, he was still technically free. So, the fact that they sell legendaries off for like £20 and that's apparently on super sale from its normal like £80 cost, I'm not really sure if I believe them anymore. Like, I just don't believe the shop prices at all. It's like, hey, look at this cool deal. This used to be $90. It's like, really? For, like, one yin-yang dragon? Not sure if I believe that. Plus, they put an equal value to all legendary dragons and all divines, it seems. And we know that that's just not true. Like, a yin-yang dragon compared to something like, I don't know, Autumn Dragon, for example. I know a ton more people would be willing to buy an Autumn Dragon or a Medusa Dragon out of those bundles. And it's purely just because the dragons are better. So I think it's not misleading, but I think it's a little bit silly to just equally equate the cost of all legendaries. Especially the ones that people just sort of dismiss and laugh at and go, ah ha ha, you suck, Cosmos Dragon. Like, don't... I think it's sort of an insult to put him at the same price as some of the other legendaries that are actually used all the time. But hey, that's just me. And plus, if you were to say that every single legendary dragon was worth like $100 US, for example, how much would this account be worth? Technically speaking, according to their version of worth, right? Because, I mean, look at how many legendaries and divines we have in these habitats over here. Don't look at this habitat over there. But all of these are going to be like $100 each. Then all of these, apart from, like, the couple that are epics, they'd all be $100. So you're saying that this account would be worth, like, thousands of dollars? Well, I mean, I'd love to think so, but I don't think that's how that works. And obviously it's not quite the same, because we don't have a trading market, and selling things off is illegal, and you should never do it. I'm just saying, you know, technically speaking, if we were to quantify it with their way, not sure if I believe them, you know. But What else do we have to do? We got a couple of blue fights that we can do, I suppose, so why not do these? I still need to remember that Andy is back in front again, because we managed to enchant him, which means he's a little bit stronger than Joko again. Always messes with my brain, because one moment Joko's stronger, next minute Andy's stronger. I'm struggling to keep up with my own dragons anymore. I'm getting old. Getting decrepit. But I'm trying. I'm trying my best. It's not my fault. Fix the stupid enchantment stars. Boy, does anyone remember back in the day, a couple of months ago, when getting to full enchantment was difficult, and then they decided to bring out an extra 4 enchantment stars? Ah, I remember those days. Back when things were simpler. You know, back when we had level 80s, back when everything was 4 stars. What a simple world we were in. And then everything got thrown to... everything just went to pot, basically. I mean, trust me, it did give a lot more to do, and it increased the grind by quite a bit more. And plus, getting the new part of the campaign map did mean that obviously we get to earn more rewards. But it's just how complicated everything is. I still remember the old UI for Dragons of the Week and Dragons of the Month, and where the gems and gold used to be. It used to be in the worst places. It used to look awful. And, you know, over time they just keep changing things. And it's those little changes that aren't necessarily massive changes to, say, the gameplay, but just to the way that the battles and everything look. Oh god, remember when we didn't have speed up on fights? Ugh! Oh god, I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit thinking about that. Oh, that's disgusting. I remember when fights used to take like 5 minutes every time because the animations took twice as long. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave after that. Possibly throw up in the toilet for a little bit. Oh god. I'm so glad we're out of those days. Out of all the changes, maybe that was the best change that was ever implemented. I don't care about Dragon Fury. I don't care about anything else. Just never give us back those cold, slow, sluggish days. I beg. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. Take advantage of those deals if you want to. Apart from the food deal, just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's garbage. And best of luck with all your breeding and whatever else you're doing. And until next time, I'll see you then.